Let's top even more together.
Let's.
Yeah. I forgot that was meant to be a slogan.
Yep, it is.
Okay,
Actually,
so
quite beautiful.
let's something even more together. That's what we're rocking with here.
Yes, yes.
What would we be doing even more together?
Think about two companies competing, and the one that's the worst of the two is having a dig at the other one.
I'm thinking Coke and Pepsi immediately.
Same.
Oh.
No, think kids,
I don't regularly
Think-
do that.
toys, which we do every week.
True.
So Nils.
Toy companies that are competing.
Yep. But the one on top is like, we don't care about you.
Lego and Duplo. Let's.
I think Lego is.
I think Lego is Duplo.
Lego and
What's the random one?
Mega Block.
Mega Blocks.
Their slogan is "Let's build more together."
Wait, it actually was that?
Yeah, it was.
Wow. That's a great train of thought you've just had.
That's a good one.
job.
That's a good one.
Nice.
You know what else is a good one?
Your intro.
Yeah. And now's a bit of pressure. I actually have to say it well, so here we go. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Top Year. Here on the podcast, we're looking back at the last 150 years in order to make a definitive and unbiased ranking of history. Each week, we take a deep dive into a random year before giving it a score out of 100 and ranking it on our famous year tier. I'm Max.
I'm Major General Niels Olaf III.
And I'm Adrian Brody.
Dream blood rotation.
A normal guy, a penguin, and the humblest man on earth.
How does it feel, Adrian, to win such a prestigious award?
I feel incredibly humbled.
I can't even do an impression. I'm so thankful. I don't know. He does a lot of hand to
Turn
heart
the music down. I've been up here before.
and a lot of palm on palm praise. Yeah, he's cool. He just talks a lot. We won't
Talks
have him
too
on the show.
long.
No. I mean, it would be cool if he wanted to.
It probably could be good for us.
Adrian, if you're listening, we are big fans. We'd love to have you on, but
Haven't seen The Brutalist yet. We'll watch it with you.
we'll just put an intermission in the time. Goodness, last week we
Oh,
did.
yeah, I've got the thing up. We did 1909.
Yep, 1909.
What happened? They found North Pole.
Or
We
did
learned-
they?
Or did they? Yeah, or did they? They did all silly. They founded the NAACP. The Oval Office was constructed.
Woo.
The first race at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
On the brick road.
On the brick road. No, on the non-brick road.
Dirt road.
Oh,
On
yeah,
the
like-
dirt road.
Damn.
First airplane race.
Yeah.
And then a new speed record. And a bunch of other things.
And
Nils.
yeah,
Yeah. It wasn't really part of the year, but
Most decorated penguin.
yeah. Our hero.
yep.
So Nils Olov. And yeah, a lot of other fun stuff that you should go back and listen to it if you haven't.
Yes,
We talked about bees playing soccer.
we did.
That was pretty great.
You like soccer? This week I'll be doing 2022, which was a few years ago.
Bit of a whiplash.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Since the last few years have been a bit of a blur, it was nice to know that these things happened in 2022.
Puts it in perspective.
Yep, it helps.
We had some predictions.
Yeah, we did, and we'll get to those.
Yeah, we will.
Maybe.
Oh,
Do you want to? I'm not going to refresh her, and don't think because I want it to be a surprise about
I'm not
what
going to
yours
think
was.
for the rest of
No
the podcast.
thoughts in my head.
Head empty.
Yeah.
Are you feeling head empty today?
I'll take that. Yeah, I'm feeling sports moded. I got my Crocs in sports mode and head empty.
I'm feeling long speech happy.
That's good. That's good. I was mentioning before, I'm wearing a brand new shirt and new pants, so fit happy. Definitely
Birthday
fit
get
happy.
up.
Yeah, birthday fit happy.
Nice.
Well, that sounds kind of bad. Now that I think, yeah, birthday clothes happy
Yes.
Yes.
as opposed to birthday suit happy.
Yes.
Jonty, how are you feeling today?
Whoa. This is new territory. I like it.
I'm feeling voice unhappy.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
you sound
I'll keep my words to a minimum today. But generally, voice unhappy.
sorry to hear that.
Well, I am not sorry to hear that we did a BuzzFeed quiz today.
Oh yes, we
yes.
did.
I picked a pretty random one.
Thanks to Hadley Thropple.
Interesting.
Community contributor with 8,290 points, which sounds like a lot of points.
Yeah, it could
Top
be.
you should have like a billion points.
Build your dream home, and we'll reveal which award you'd be nominated for. The Oscars happened a few days ago. Award season is over.
Thank God.
Thought this might be a nice send-off.
Yeah. What location did you guys pick for your home?
NYC,
I did that as well.
I went for Toronto. Toronto.
home of Drake.
True.
I
And
think.
also that
Is it?
one
Yeah.
Sydney high-rise where he threw the
Oh, yes.
sandal.
The orange slide.
Is that in Toronto?
No, it's in Sydney.
I know, but
Oh,
What kind of what type
bad.
of property did you pick?
house.
I did house.
I also did house.
Specifically,
It's-
a brutalist design.
You know what is funny though? We
Intermission
could have
included.
picked mansions, but we didn't.
Because we're humble.
Because we're humble like Adrian Brody.
I'm so thankful.
Hand on heart, humble. Prayer hands.
I don't know. The photo of the house really sold it for me as well. It looks pretty good.
It is a nice house, yeah.
And we also kiss Guy Pearce on the lips. I mean, or hope to.
Yes.
One day.
And we all chose airy, of course, for the style of home.
Airy. Yeah.
Airy home, definitely.
I'm worried. Are we going to have the exact same answer?
What pet did we pick?
Dog.
Dog.
This could be controversial. I think
No
no
pets.
pets.
I like that.
I don't know. I like dogs. Yeah, I like
You're
dogs.
not pet happy.
What view did you guys pick?
Oh, how are we going to describe the view?
I
picked
picked the
the
one
one
on the
with-
top right.
I picked the one with the little chair, the little wooden chair.
Same. Little alfresco area.
Yeah. Imagine sitting there. Imagine sitting in that exact chair.
It looks nice.
It's a
Yeah.
pretty nice chair.
I like the decor.
Carl, you went from a kind of a sprawling suburbia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a pretty intense view.
I liked it. I thought the bottom right one, the dark street lights, gave a bit of a Batman.
Yes.
Yeah, looking
Vibe.
down from
Yeah.
from a high level.
Anyway, what award are you guys winning?
Guys, I'm winning a Grammy,
Okay.
A music man.
which I don't mind. I've been nominated for a Grammy. You're passionate about music and you have the ability to relate to others through song. You're ambitious and transparent. That's easily recognized in your music.
The Top Year theme does evoke many emotions.
Whoever wrote that. Oof.
Yes.
Evocative.
I got an Emmy.
Hey, so
Shall we read?
we shall.
You'd be nominated for an Emmy. You're known for your intelligence and loyalty.
You
Spend most of your time watching TV and creating scripts. Spelling bee.
Yeah, nice.
Okay.
Why are we intelligent and loyal?
I don't know, man.
I guess
We've been around
maybe
for a while.
shows. You gotta
Yeah.
pick the best ones and you got to stick with them.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Look
we
at
got
us.
an email, guys.
No way.
Who wants to read it out? Has
I don't have
anyone
it
got
open.
up? I've got it open.
I think you should read it out, Carl.
Okay.
Who's it from?
We've actually got two here. It's from Somerset.
Is one of them another summons?
Friend of the show.
No.
Well, actually,
It's a quick reply.
Huh.
Somerset, friend of the show. She said, "Hey, top boys. As an avid listener and friend of the show, Thursdays are so much more fantastic for me each week that a new episode drops. Previously, I've said that I listen to the pod in the car, but now I listen in the gym. It's hard keeping a straight face, but the laughs keep me motivated. Thanks for being a source of all my gains. Thanks, Somerset smiley face."
Thanks, Somerset.
And she said, "It is also my birthday on the 6th of March, which is tomorrow, a Thursday, so it's extra special. Happy birthday, Somerset."
agreed.
The toppest of happy birthdays to you, Somerset.
Yep.
And keep getting those gains.
Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday from the toppest of tops.
Don't smile. Stop smiling, you'll...
Finish those reps.
Yep.
Or don't.
Keep going.
No, finish them. Don't listen to your brother.
All right. Somerset, while you finish your reps, I'm going to dive into this year.
Oh, yeah.
Mega Blocks. I'm kidding. 2022.
Mega Blocks went bankrupt. Rest in peace.
Yes, they did. Not. For context, I've got one good thing and one bad thing that happened in this year.
Okay.
But like
Is that it?
year-wide.
Kidding.
COVID eases,
Yeah.
but inflation strikes back.
2022. No, we weren't in lockdown then. We weren't.
No, I think we were in
2021.
a year out of it.
Yeah.
This year, the world population exceeds 8 billion people.
Oh, gosh.
I do remember that happening.
It's a lot. That's a lot of
Thank you,
trees.
Beetle.
A
Yeah.
lot of trees for us to plant there.
Oh yeah, wow, that's a tough. We're gonna have to definitely contact Jimmy Beast for that.
Well, interesting.
I wonder what Jimmy Beast did this year.
I don't know. Who is the president?
2020 Biden.
Yes.
Joe.
Joe Biden.
The sleepiest of
Sleepy
all
Joe.
men.
Amtrak
The most
Joe.
awake man of all time.
Beijing Biden. Scranton Joe. Crooked Joe. Or Brandon. I got all his nicknames.
Brandon.
Beijing Biden?
Yep.
I kind of love that.
Yeah, the 46th president of the USA. And the Australian Prime Minister was who? Come on.
Come on, Wilson, you know it.
Was it Halbo?
Yes.
Okay. I can't remember how long they're in for.
Anthony Albanese.
Yes.
Albo.
What is his nickname?
He's been in for ages, far out.
Albo.
Albo. Is that
That's
it?
it. Yeah.
That's it. It's
Not,
a good
not,
one.
not Sleepy Albo.
Or Elbow.
Australia Albo. I don't know. As good as Beijing.
Quick guess. Which number Prime Minister is he?
27th.
38.
31.
You're
It's
close,
kind of like a
Wilson.
nice in the middle there.
Have you got a guess, Jonty?
For the number you just said it.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd say 31. Somerset, stop laughing.
His voice unhappy.
Also asked me like right as I had a mouthful of
I'm sorry. What about UK Prime Minister?
It wasn't Boris, was it?
It was Boris.
It was Boris.
Boris the animal, Bojo, or Bozza.
Bojo.
I like Bojo.
That guy has some crazy hair.
Yep. Funny
Look at
story.
that photo of him saluting.
Oh, gosh.
He was replaced by Liz Truss after he resigned in October.
Okay.
And Liz Truss was the Prime Minister for 49 days, which is the shortest stint in the UK, which led to,
Rishi Sunak?
yes,
Yes.
Rishi taking her place.
What was the thing with the lettuce? Do you guys remember that?
No.
I do remember that, but I don't.
What was the context?
I just remember Bojo had a rave at his house when there were lockdowns.
You would, wouldn't you, though?
Come on in. I've got noodles and lettuce.
Oh,
a
I think
quote. That's
I
an
think
AI.
I think it was the lettuce hadn't gone off by the time that she was
That's
in
it.
and out of,
That is it.
of
No,
office.
yeah, because someone made a video, a live
the
stream.
Daily Star
Yes.
newspaper. Yeah.
They had a lettuce.
They made a live stream of an iceberg lettuce next to a framed photograph of Liz Truss. Yeah, to see which lasted longer, basically.
There you go.
Wow.
Did the lettuce win?
It did win.
Yes.
49 days.
That's pretty long for a lettuce, I guess, but
Not
Yes.
long for a prime minister.
Maybe that is the fastest Prime Minister period versus the world's longest lettuce.
the
Yeah, what
world's
if that was?
oldest
Yeah, what
lettuce.
if that was the world's
Yeah,
oldest
not
lettuce?
longest.
Lucked out. There was just like a juiced up lettuce.
Okay, I've got some birds. I
I thought you said
Honestly?
birds.
no idea who any of these are except one. But these were all the main names on celebritybirthdays.com or whatever.
Okay.
We've got Zadie Hope Zamola. We've got Rustin McCracken.
Rustin.
We've got Air Webster. Cozy Darlington. Sunday LeBrant, who was apparently a YouTube star.
At 2. At 3 now.
Halo Grimwade. Chloe Family Fun Pack 3.
What?
Are any of these real names?
Also a YouTube star, that one.
How many of these aliases?
Some other some other interesting names include RZA, which I think, actually no, it wouldn't be. We talked about RZA being born. Son of Rihanna and
Son
A$AP
of
Rocky.
Rizla.
Yeah, true.
Malibu, Jupiter, Birdie, Midnight, Techno, Onyx, and Serenity.
Sorry, Techno Onyx?
All one name. They're all first names. Techno, Onyx. And I think Techno is Elon Musk's child.
Oh.
But yes, no idea who these people are, but they're funny. And yeah, look into those if you'd like.
Right.
Yeah.
I might not, but thank you for telling us anyway.
Whoa, Elon Musk has like 15 kids.
14 kids.
So it's Tau, Techno, Mechanicus Musk.
Mechanicus.
God, is that
You see
kid
one of his
AI?
kids rubbed a booger on Trump's desk and he replaced it?
Yep. Thank you, my
Replace
boy.
the desk. Or the,
Yes. Not the kid.
I mean,
They replaced him with the world's longest letters. Anyway,
Get.
I've got some deaths here. Pope Benedict XVI,
oh,
Pele,
Whoa.
Takeoff from Migos, Bob Saget, Sidney Poitier, Olivia Newton-John, Robbie Coltrane,
oh,
Ray Liotta, Coolio, and Meatloaf.
damn.
Some legends.
Damn.
It's a shame.
Ray Liotta.
Movies. Now, these are all pretty bonkers. The pop culture in this year, by the way, kind of goes crazy. Top Gun Maverick, The Menu, The Banshees of Inisherin, The Northman, X, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Batman, Bullet Train, love that movie, Thor Love and Thunder, Avatar 2, Glass Onion, Sonic 2, After Sun, Don't Worry Darling, The Whale, Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, Hundreds of Beavers, and The Fablemans.
Just beavers.
Wow.
I'm punching my fist for that.
I feel like that's a solid list.
Great list.
But at this year's Oscars, the famous slap occurred.
Hell yeah.
Chris Rock did not keep Jada Pinkett Smith's name out of his effing mouth, and he paid the price. Boy, did he.
Gosh, he did.
Will Smith stormed the stage and smacked him, shocking audiences worldwide.
Do we think it was scripted or?
I think it was a G.I. Jane joke. That's what Chris Rock said. Wow. It was a G.I. Jane joke. Damn, why'd you guys go so quiet?
I don't know.
In my back,
like I
I was
said
like,
something
yeah, that's exactly
controversial.
what
I
happened.
was trying to remember what. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A memorable slap. A slap heard around the world.
I remember watching that before I went to work,
Oh, really?
and I was like, is it real? Is it fake? I feel like
I don't know, but if Will Smith was in on it, he's been banned from the Oscars for like 15 years or something.
Really?
Yeah, he can't be nominated or anything. So he's just like,
Long live the king,
Wow.
Richard.
yes.
Also this year, we had the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard trial.
Oh my goodness.
This was his defamation trial against his ex-wife, and he was awarded $15 million in damages. And I think it was over something she said in 2018 about being a survivor of abuse.
She wrote an article.
Yes, she
Yeah.
wrote.
I can't
For
believe
the
people could just
Daily
watch
Mails.
that like live streamed.
I know.
Why would people watch a lettuce
Well,
live
true.
stream?
True.
They had to change the jury out for that every single day, apparently. So from memory.
Gosh, that sounds
Because and
awful.
they wouldn't tell them what jury they were going to be on. So every day they have to make like what's the word for the jury? Come to a consensus. The jury at the end of every single day, and then
Right.
like by the end of it, they'd get
Unanimous?
them all. Yes. So they don't so then they would change it every day.
Wow.
Yeah. Because it was so high profile.
Interesting.
Yeah.
TV.
Don't know why that's in my brain. Anyway.
TV snacks. Plenty here. We got Reacher,
Oh, that's a good show.
The Old Man with Jeff Bridges, the big Lebowski. Severance,
Oh,
which we are all watching at the moment.
Oh yeah.
love it.
Just funny to think this is coming out in 2025, isn't it?
I know.
2022. Anyway.
Moon Knight, House of the Dragon, Wednesday, The Bear, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Andor, and Peacemaker.
Damn.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
The Bear,
The Bear.
season 1,
Yes.
best one.
Really? I think season 2. But we can talk about that later.
Yeah. Okay.
The Boys season 3 dropped,
yeah.
which I think is the best season of that show.
I don't think I've watched season 3.
The one that I stopped at. All right. Guess I have to go back.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I haven't watched The Boys recently.
And Stranger Things 4 released.
Oh my god, it's been that long?
And in the first 4 weeks, it was the most watched English TV series with 1.3 billion hours watched worldwide.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
that is
And I remember that
billion.
season released with like episodes, and then they released 2 movie-length episodes, I think.
Yeah. Apparently the next season's like all movie length.
Okay, that's a.
I only,
I think there's like 6 episodes that are all like over 2 hours long.
Oh, hurrah.
I'm only in it for Joe Keery,
Yeah.
my sweetheart.
Yeah, he's good.
we should just make a little Stranger Things rewatch show now.
I rewatched Joe.
Agreed.
I saw him in real life a few weeks ago.
Joe Biden.
Joe Keery. Very
You
much.
did?
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
Papa.
Awake Joe.
Yeah, episode 8, it's an hour and 25 minutes. From memory, yeah.
2 hours 20.
Yeah. Season
nice.
4.
Wow, this is great podcasting. Us watching Shanti just go through IMDb.
Yeah, the season 5 meant to come out this year.
Yeah, they're all like above an hour and a half.
Yeah. Gosh, I remember when
Remember when the show was good?
Yeah, and whenever the hype was still there. I feel like everyone's just exhausted by it
We
now.
watched season 1 together, right? I remember.
Maybe season 2.
No, I think it was season 1.
Probably. Oh, we did. I think we've watched 2 and 3 because remember watching the Gob, not the Gob, the
The Gobbet.
I was going to say I don't even know what I was trying to say.
Goblin?
The little Goblin, yes, not Goblin. It's like the monster in the hospital. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Gotcha.
we should probably start talking about this.
Okay, books. Let's get booking. I'm Glad My Mum Died by Jeanette McCurdy.
Big.
Carrie Soto is Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid.
Yes. Yes.
She did
Where
read.
did she go?
It Starts With Us, which is It Ends With Us Too by Colleen Hoover. And Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin.
Okay, good selection.
A good selection of music as well. We got Bad Habit by Steve Lacy, As It Was, Harry Styles, First Class by Jack Harlow, About Damn Time by Lizzo, Push and Pee by Future, Heat Waves by Glass Animals, Stay by Kid Laroi and Justin Bieber, and Shivers by Ed Sheeran.
I have vague memories of all of those songs.
So true, yeah.
Albums. Midnight's Taylor Swift, Dawn FM The Weeknd, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers Kendrick Lamar, SOS SZA, Renaissance Beyonce, Heroes and Villains Metro Boomin, Crash Charlie XCX, Being Funny in a Foreign Land in 1975, Harry's House by Harry Styles. Some of those are my favourites, to be honest.
There's some real heat there.
There's some haters there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
All right, we're going
Pop
to
culture
finish.
score's looking pretty good already. Sorry.
Yes, it is. I think so.
Yeah.
We're going to finish this section with the B.
Oh,
Oh god.
bring it on. Bring it.
Getting rid of the B with the spelling bee.
That B's playing soccer. Don't make him stop.
Make him do homework.
Oh, he can go back to it after.
Okay.
14-year-old Texan Harini Logan won the 94th Scripps Spelling Bee this year. And it was held, I don't know why I put this in, it was held at the Gaylord National Resort and Convention Center in Maryland.
He was meeting his parents, meeting his wife's parents.
Yeah.
Yep.
Meet the parents.
Yep.
Greg. Sorry,
Greg.
the Greg National Resort and Convention Center. You think you can spell me?
I recently watched the third one of those movies the other week.
That's Little Fuckers.
Yes, it is.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's all right.
His word was Samophile.
I think you got this, Max.
I feel like
easy.
Wilson does.
Easy.
Yeah.
Samophile. SAMOPHILE. Samophile.
Yeah, that's...
Ah.
I was going to say, that was big and easy one.
Wilson, do you want to have a go?
I'm all right, thank you.
Samophile.
I was thinking the exact same thing as Max, and when it was wrong...
I tried to go quick and confident.
Well, it starts with a P.
What the?
You know what? You know why we didn't get that? Didn't use it in a sentence.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it is.
Okay. I'll give you the sentence, and now you know it starts with a P. You better get it. A samophile is a plant or animal that prefers or thrives in sandy areas. Samophile.
All right. Take what I just did.
Yep.
Add a P.
Add a P.
No.
All right, add a P instead of PHF.
No.
Okay.
Okay. What is?
What is it?
PSAMMOPHILE.
Okay.
Oh, so we missed one M.
Missed one M and the P.
And the P, obviously.
Close.
Yep.
That's what I'm going to
Bit
say.
of a blindsided P there.
No, good job. Now the B can go back and play soccer.
Thank goodness.
Finishing that Brutalist-esque intermission with some sports.
It's good to be back after a long break.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went
Strap in for
went to
2.5
the bathroom.
hours more.
Got some popcorn.
Now it is Stranger Things Season 4, the finale. Because this part's long. I'm kidding. Sports. The men's FIFA World Cup was held in Qatar,
Yes.
and the final was against France and Argentina.
Mm.
Who won?
Argentina did.
Yes.
Oh yeah, of course, because
Sorry, that
Messi
took me
has
a
the most
second.
liked
Yes.
photo on Instagram, him holding the World Cup.
How many likes did that get?
I'm gonna look it up.
You don't know off the top of your head?
8 billion?
8 billion. Yeah, I think everyone on Earth
Every
likes it.
single person, including Techno Musk or whatever his name was.
Mechanicus.
Yeah.
In this tournament, Lionel Messi broke the record for the most minutes played in a World Cup, 2,314 minutes, overtaking Paolo Maldini's 2,217.
That's a lot.
75 million different accounts liked it.
Whoa.
I wonder if one of those was me. I didn't even know.
I don't know if I liked
Or
it.
Topia.
Did we exist?
Yes. No. We didn't exist.
No, it would have been the year after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
23.
Wow. So happy you're with us, listening right now.
Yeah.
A lot of reminiscing this episode.
That's great. Speaking of FIFA, in 2022, they parted ways with EA after 3 decades of yearly FIFA video games.
Oh, yeah, that's huge.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not even know that.
And the games are now known as EA Sports FC. So it's the same game, no longer FIFA.
But
Why?
everyone just calls it FIFA anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't
Just
know.
wanted some change.
Some reason.
Yeah.
How we don't get to hear that great EA Sports.
To the game.
I know.
Oh, you probably can.
You probably can. Yeah.
I think they got rid of that long ago.
Oh, what?
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Why would they get rid of that?
That's like the best part of any EA game.
I know.
Anyway.
It's a shame. Okay. The Golden State Warriors won the NBA championship, led by Stephen Curry, to win over the Boston Celtics. This was Steph's 4th NBA championship, along with his longtime teammates Andre Iguodala, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green.
Good on him.
Nice.
Getting the dub.
And this was also a year for retirement. 2 iconic tennis players announced their retirement, Roger Federer and Serena Williams.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Federer faced consistent knee injuries and surgeries, and Williams wanted to focus more on her family.
Fair enough.
Pretty good reasons to retire.
Yeah. Okay, I've got some innovations. Unreal Engine 5.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I remember this.
Created by Epic Games, this software allows users to create the most realistic video games made so by including Nanite, which is a software with automatic detail adjustments, and Lumen, another one, but with dynamic illumination and reflections.
Lumen, you say.
If you're familiar with these outputs, they look real. It's insane.
Yeah. That's cool.
The games are mysterious and important.
Yes. When they announced the engine, they released those photos of like a desert temple thing.
Yeah.
And it
Like
just
a
looks like a
Fortnite
photo.
dude.
Oh my gosh, it's
Yeah.
amazing.
And the only reason you know because it's a Fortnite dude there.
What?
From memory. Isn't it like a weird, like, very much a game character just like next to the temple?
Like, that's like having a banana for scale.
Yeah.
It is kind of, yeah.
Unless I'm just misremembering.
There are game characters present.
Yes. Yeah.
Not Jonesy from Fortnite.
Not the banana from Fortnite.
Okay.
Is Master Chief there?
I don't know. I'll scrub through them and see.
Yeah, understandable.
In 2022, NASA's James Webb Telescope released its first ever images and data since launching into space in 2005. You may have seen these photos. They are pretty amazing. But it is the most powerful telescope that's ever been launched into space. And in January 2022, it arrived at its destination, which was a solar orbit near the sun and Earth, which is about 1.5 million kilometers away from Earth.
Far out.
Wow.
And it basically sent back all these photos of space.
Some of the photos are incredible.
Yeah, they're really
Like,
cool.
they're insane.
That would be so rewarding.
Yes.
Having waited that long and be like, whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, boys, I've got your prediction updates.
Mine is definitely wrong.
So Wilson had this is word for word, Jeff Bezos' cowboy hat penis spaceship in September of 2022. Jeff Bezos' rocket named Shepard crash landed. The rocket failed mid-flight shortly after liftoff, crashing into the Texan desert. And the cargo on board was saved after being ejected before impact.
Whoa.
Now, I know what you're all asking, the cowboy hat.
Was it there?
Was there a cowboy hat? There was, but he whipped this thing out in 2021. He debuted it
Also,
in
it happened in 2021.
Yep.
So
I was a year off.
and the shape of this rocket was
it phallic?
was it phallic or was it
I actually don't know the shape.
What was the name of it?
Shepherd. And I think in 2021 he actually went into space.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he
in his
did.
cowboy hat.
Yes.
Yep.
It is very phallic.
Great job though. You were really close.
Oh, sorry. Breathe right into the microphone. That thing is very phallic.
Yeah.
Not bad, Wilson.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll take that. You know what? I'll take half of it.
I think you get
The cowboy hat, I was off because that happened the year before, but I'll take the ship.
Should we have a quick intermission to mark the successful guess?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, we're back. Now, Max's prediction was Mr. Beast Records.
Let me put on the record again. I take zero credit for this. This was Jonty's bailing me out of having
Yeah, you were,
head
blank, you
empty.
were blanking hard.
Yeah, no thoughts, head empty prediction. So,
Well, you both did a great job. Mr. Beast. Jimmy Beast broke the world record for the most YouTube subscribers for an individual male, reaching 112 million subscribers.
jeez.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
We should try contact Jimmy Beast.
Okay.
I'll take like
We actually should.
0.5 of that.
Do it.
Take it from him.
In November of this year, he also achieved 1 billion views on one video in 30 days.
What?
His most recent video from 3 days ago has 51 million views.
I just had a quick look. He's currently at 3.
We can read it out.
We got it. We got
He's currently got 370 million subscribers.
That is insane.
That's more than America has like population, isn't it? I'm going to look that up before.
That, like, I remember the days when like 100 million was a lot.
He actually has 30 million more than the US population. Far out.
Everyone in America is watching Jimmy Beast.
Well, this is great. I'm glad you're enjoying Jimmy Beast content because we're going to keep going.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a game.
Is this a Jimmy Beast video?
Yes. Is this a Jimmy Beast video or not?
Nice.
Yes. Okay. I'm so ready.
And if it isn't, it should be. That's,
Yeah.
that's what we're trying to
It's
say.
free ideas.
Free ideas.
Yeah.
We will send this to Jimmy Beast. That's how we'll get into contact with him. Even though
Jimmy, give us Feastables. And Lunchly.
Sponsor us.
isn't
yeah.
Lunchley like moldy? We'll still eat the moldy ones.
Yep. Okay, first one. Spending 24 hours underwater challenge.
That's real. I've watched that video.
Huge. Found a loophole to the game. Wilson's one of the 370 million.
Damn it. I survived 72 hours in the desert without supplies.
Okay, I'm done here.
Wait,
I'm cooked.
Okay.
I think I've only seen one, and it was that one.
72 hours in the desert without supplies.
So that's 3 days, no supplies.
Great maths.
Can a man survive 3 days with no supplies?
40 days? I don't know.
I'm going to say no, that's not one. It doesn't sound as exciting.
No. Yeah, it's not as exciting as being underwater.
Okay.
Nice.
Beastful effort so far. I put 10 million Legos in my friend's house.
This is like challenge video, so I'm gonna go yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's 3 for 3.
Spinning a wheel to decide my friend's fate.
What's on the wheel?
Is one of them just dead? Like, what are we talking?
I don't know.
You get sent to, like, I don't know, a dungeon.
Banished.
Yeah.
You get sent to the Lego house.
You have to just run, you have to lie in it. Ooh. Decide my friend's fate is so vague.
I'm going to say no.
I'm gonna go no as well. Oh my goodness.
So what you're telling me is we could make that video.
Yes.
Okay.
Top year spin.
Going through the same drive-through 1,000 times.
Yeah, that sounds like the caliber of Beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go yes as well.
You guys are great at this.
The caliber of beast.
Can I just say, we kind of already do spin a wheel to decide our friends'
Yeah, we
fate
do
every
actually.
week anyway.
I think we should put on the wheel just one of them dead.
Oh, man. Okay.
See if it ever gets pulled.
It's a rare pull.
We played tag for 48 hours. Here's what happened.
I'm gonna go no.
I don't know. My gut was yes on that.
Oh no.
I'm going to say yes.
Wilson,
I shouldn't have split up the...
Max.
Had to rub it in. Salt in the wound.
No, I had to take it.
Playing Battleship with real ships.
There's no way.
That's the coolest thing
There's no
ever.
way he sunk real ships.
Simply because it's awesome, I'm gonna say yes. But if Max says no, I totally understand.
But now I don't want to go against you because I don't want to be wrong again. I'm going to say... No, I will. I'm going to say no.
All right.
Wilson,
Bruh.
Max.
So they do that.
They did that?
Yeah,
How many views does that have?
I want to watch that one.
Yeah.
probably 10 billion. Look it up after in case.
Yeah,
any-
true. In case
yeah.
any spoilers,
I
you make
recommended,
a great point.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Have another
bought,
intermission.
I bought part of the North Pole.
Yeah.
Our boy from last week would be
Yeah.
upset about that.
Yeah, he
I'm gonna
did.
go yes because he has like billions of dollars.
I made that one up.
I'm on a bad streak. I got jinxed. Ah,
Jimmy Beast came over and
Maybe you can
threw a
get it
Nerf
back.
dart at
his
you.
magic on me.
Yeah.
I filled my brother's house with slime and bought him a new one. It's just a waste of property, isn't
I'm gonna
it?
go yes.
The bought a new one to me sounds very,
That
very
sounds
beast.
very beasty.
Yeah.
Ooh, beast-like.
Yeah.
Yep.
But why?
Have
I
you
reckon-
got every single one right so far?
Besides the one, can't remember what it was.
The North Pole.
The North Pole.
Oh, right. Yeah. Good job.
I reckon that video of him buying the house definitely has a shot of him walking with holding the camera with keys in front of the camera
Yep.
and giving it to him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I counted to 100,000.
That's yes. That's a yes. That is real. I have also watched past part of that.
100,000? Oh, God. How long is that video?
Long.
Don't know. Haven't watched it.
Is it for Wilson? Every number is in the video.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
It's like a 9-hour video.
It's the brutalist of YouTube.
The beastalist.
Yeah.
Beastalist.
Thanks for playing, guys.
Oh, that was good.
You
got one
win.
wrong.
You win $100 trillion
Yay!
USD,
I put my hand on something for 24 hours.
and you get Adrian Brody delivering you Feastables,
Oh, yes! Ugh.
which he is so grateful to be doing.
I knew he would be.
And we're back with events. We just had an intermission of
We'll
Jimmy
listen to the
Beast
entire thing.
counting to
All
100,000.
40 hours of it. That's how
Yeah.
long the intermission was.
Well, the video is 24 hours
Oh,
because
sorry.
that's the maximum length on YouTube, I think.
He did it. He did it. Or is it cut?
And it's sped up. Some of it's sped up.
Oh, okay. Go, Jimmy.
Yeah.
All right. My first point for events is the dawn of AI.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I feel like this is some big year 10 numbers. Okay, a little background on OpenAI, because I got a little confused at what this actually was. OpenAI is a private artificial intelligence research organization. Their goal is to create safe and beneficial AI technology that benefits humanity as a whole.
That sounds good.
After their innovations throughout 2022, OpenAI grew from a valuation of $200 million at the start of the year to $1.6 billion by the end of the year, which is like, I think it was like 700%
Serious
or
growth.
400%. Something.
That's some good growth.
DALL-E.
Oh,
is that
yeah.
the
Is that the art one?
imagey
Yes.
one? Yeah.
Do you know why it's called DALL-E?
Like
Is it
Salvador
Salvador?
Dali.
Yes. The name is a combination of Salvador Dali, who was an artist, and Wall-E,
Oh,
the
okay.
robot.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, but this was the first AI development released by OpenAI in January of 2021. They released the first beta of this. It's an image making software trained to translate text prompts into images and art. But in April of 2022, the second beta released with invitations sent to 1 million people around the world who were on the waitlist. And for the first time ever, a person could type what they want into a computer and the computer can draw it. Pretty crazy.
That is nuts. Have you guys used that?
No.
No, but do you know how you use it?
How?
It's through a Discord server. And so there's like a bot on it that translates and it sends you the image. But it's very funny. I was talking to a friend about this recently, actually. You can look on this Discord server. At least this is how it was a couple of years ago. You can look at it, and in this server, you can see all the prompts that everybody else has done.
Oh, gosh.
And like there was some there's crazy stuff that people have written.
I bet.
Because just people trying to test it and people trying to use it for some pretty weird stuff.
Oh, no.
So you just see what other people are doing and they have no shame in putting it out there.
Yikes.
Yes. The second app introduced by... Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Sorry.
Keep that going. I like that track.
Time for an intermission, I think. Yeah.
The second program, Chat GPT.
Oh.
Chat.
Yeah, right.
Chad Grant
Petunia.
Gregorius Techno.
Techno to honour our man. Maybe not honour Elon Musk, but
Locally known as
Not our
Chat
man.
GPT.
yeah. Not our man.
Released in November of this year. It's a text generator that runs on AI, and GPT actually stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. So yes, Chat GPT
It's an Autobot.
is a transformer, but whether it's an Autobot or Decepticon, you decide.
Depends what you use it for.
Yeah. If you use it for making games on top, yeah. Hey, not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
ChatGPT scours existing sources to answer questions, create poems, give you ideas. The possibilities
poems?
are freakishly endless.
I'm going to make a poem
Of course
right
you
now.
can create a poem.
I have never thought of it, but I'm going to make one right now. Give me
I used Copilot for that at work.
to make a poem.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
We had to for a training session.
Oh, nice.
Okay, this is a bit of a change of pace. Russia invades Ukraine.
Oh, yeah, of course. Wow.
Yeah. Russia and Ukraine have pretty much always had tension. And recently, Russia didn't like Ukraine's increased ties to NATO and the EU. And Russia claimed that the Ukrainian government were neo-Nazis and they were committing genocide against Russian minorities across the country, which led Russia to state that they planned to, quote, demilitarize and denazify Ukraine.
Wow.
Which sounds a bit crazy.
Yeah.
And in late 2021, Russian troops gathered at the border, and on the 24th of February 2022, a full-scale invasion began. Very scary.
Wow.
Yeah, that's awful.
The capital, Kiev, was targeted, along with major cities such as Kharkiv and Mariupol. I'm going to butcher these names, by the way. But Kiev couldn't be taken due to fierce Ukrainian force, which led to Russia's retreat in April, but smaller cities had been captured. The US, EU, and other allies began sending weapons to Ukraine, along with imposing crazy economic sanctions on Russia, which is good, but Russia just weren't really affected by those sanctions, unfortunately. In September, Russia announced they had annexed Donetsk, Luhansk, Zaporizhia, and Kherson provinces, despite only occupying part of the claimed territory.
Wow.
This means they're basically absorbing those areas into Russia. And the UN General Assembly rejected this annexation, declaring it as illegal, and they fought for Ukraine's integrity.
That's good.
Nice.
Yes, which is very good. So far, tens of thousands have been killed, millions displaced, leading to Europe's most significant refugee crisis since World War II.
Wow.
The fighting continues, and as of this year, Russian troops occupy 20% of Ukraine.
Far out.
That's just a brief summary. It goes on.
Very bad.
So bad. I'd like to learn more about it.
Yeah.
Okay, probably one of the biggest things of this year. I skipped it so I can talk about it here, but it's the death of Queen Elizabeth II.
Oh, yes.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, Queen Elizabeth II was the longest reigning British monarch in her position for 70 years since she was 25 in 1952.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Crazy. Her final official duty was actually meeting with newly elected Liz Truss
Oh,
on the 6th of September in 2022. 2 days later, on the 8th, Buckingham Palace announced her death, and she was 96,
wow.
which is old. Following her death, the United Kingdom entered a 10-day period of mourning, with thousands queuing to pay their respects at Westminster Hall, which is where her coffin was. 2 weeks later, on the 19th, her funeral was held at Westminster Abbey, attended by leaders from all around the world. And her death marked a few things. It was the end of an era of stability brought by her reign. She was an icon around the world, and it also marked the beginning of her son Charles's reign as the new king.
Wow.
That is very significant.
I think so. And that is 2022.
Did you know, this is very, in the period of mourning, her coffin was driven around, like, I don't know if it was a whole country, but was driven around, like, part of the UK.
Mm.
Yeah.
Kind of like a, I don't want to say parade, but yeah.
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 And I remember, like, on the news, there was constant, at least in Australia, there was constant footage of just the car
A
driving
live
around
stream,
streets
yeah.
being followed. It was like a live stream of them driving around. And there were thousands of people just on the side of the road.
The Queen for 70 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would have affected a lot of people.
Yeah.
But yes, thanks for listening.
Kyle has just given us a fantastic look at 2022.
Thank you.
A year of of recent memory. But now the distinct pleasure has been passed to Max and I to rank this year. We have a ranking system, 5 categories, and of those categories, Max and I are going to give them a score out of 10 for a total of 20, which equals 100 overall. Those categories are pop culture, historical significance, the funny factor, or the geef factor, technological advancement, and personal enjoyment. And we'll start it off with pop culture, which I think will be pretty high.
I mean,
It was pretty
given other
easy.
years straight 10s, and I think this one kind of has to be
Yeah.
I think if I
as well.
summarize, I'll be talking for 5 minutes.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't think we really need the summary because, yeah,
I think
a lot of it.
10.
Yeah, 10.
All right.
Yeah,
that was an easy 20.
Easy 20.
Which is nearly half of the score that 1909 got last week.
That is fascinating. What are the pop culture? 3.
It's the joy. It's the joy of the
I
pod.
know.
Okay, historical significance. I think the Queen passing away is
Yeah.
like, that's huge, right?
Yeah.
You know, a long-running war in Europe,
Oh, yeah.
AI.
Wow.
AI. That's a multi-category for me, AI.
Yeah.
I think the telescope images.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm gonna pull those up once we finish the episode. Gotta lock in for 10 more minutes.
I think I gotta,
No more FIFA. No more FIFA,
I
guys.
think I gotta say 9.
I'm trying to think of why it wouldn't be a 10 in my head. And I can't really think of any reason, so I'm gonna say 10.
I'm gonna stick with 9. I think and go 19 overall there. Funny factor. Jimmy Beast.
Those names were
Jimmy.
pretty silly. Those
Jimmy.
births.
There were some interesting names there.
Sleepy Joe, Amtrak Joe, Beijing Biden, Scranton Joe, Crooked Joe, Brandon.
Scranton Joe confuses me.
That's where he's from.
That doesn't confuse me anymore.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, I think.
All right. I don't know.
Gotta keep this year humble somehow.
I think this is lower. Yeah.
yeah,
This is.
gotta keep the year humble.
What are you thinking, Wilson?
I'm thinking like a 6.
I was gonna say 5.
Yeah. I think that's apt.
Yeah. All right. There it is.
Yeah.
11 there. Scores racking up though. Pretty
Yeah.
quick. Technological advancement. I mean,
AI.
I think that alone.
That's
for
probably
me,
the biggest.
Gives it like a 9,
Yeah.
or maybe even a 10, because that is like the turning point, like a big turning point
Yes.
Yeah.
in tech forever.
And there was a spaceship.
Unreal Engine.
Oh,
That's
and
a
the James
spaceship.
Webb.
Yeah.
But is that?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's. It says 2005 because I had the technology. But anyway, still cool.
Dude, it's 9 or 10 for me, and I don't know which one.
Yeah.
And that could be the make or break.
I'm thinking 9
Follow your heart.
because it's just. I'm gonna say this, and this is ridiculous. It's just the AI stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's one thing. It is huge, but it's one thing that's my reasoning.
I feel like
for the 9
out of technological advancements all time, that's probably the top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go 10.
So
She'll balance out my 9 earlier.
can I, hold on before I give my phone number. So was it like all the AI stuff? It was DALL-E and Chat GPT.
DALL-E 2 and Chat GPT.
Yeah, I'll give it a 10.
Bang. All right. 20
Wow.
for technological advancement.
That's crazy.
Personal enjoyment. I thought it was great.
I had fun. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was very fun.
Cool.
I think I could go 8 comfortably.
I was thinking 8. Yeah.
16 there.
Powerful year. Wow.
What a year. Gives us a grand total of 86.
Nice.
Where's that? Is that third?
Fourth
Fourth on the tier.
Very good.
Yeah.
Two 20s.
Not bad.
You like to see that.
Wow. An S tier year. I feel like
We had one
first
recently,
of this
did we?
year.
1955 was recently, wasn't it?
That was Max.
That was a little recent, but
Was that you?
yes. I think it was. Good to have another one. S tier.
Looking at the top, though, there's definitely some that... If I was to summarize this year in a sentence right now, which I'm not going to do, that versus 1978, with the best thing being Camp David Accords. I don't know. Anyway, we're not going to...
Hey, it's the
We'll let the people...
it's the joy of
decide.
the year tier.
Yeah.
86 still an excellent score. Thank you, Kyle. Well done.
I think it was nice to look back at this because it was definitely a time when everything kind of blended together
1955 was the Yorick episode.
because of COVID.
Oh yeah, it did all blend.
Yes.
And again, we should say, I think those 2 years at the top, sitting in number 1 or 2, were pre-scoring system. So
Yeah, I think
Right.
Yes.
the year we have just done is probably the top.
it probably should be.
Yeah. Oh well, I'm still on the top of the year tier.
Nice. Well, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was. I personally enjoyed that.
This could be. What would you give it personal enjoyment?
I don't know. I enjoyed delivering it more than researching it.
Oh, delivering's always fun.
Yeah,
It is fun.
I'd give it like an 8.
It's fun when the year is fun
Yes.
and good.
Should we figure out the next year that we will be doing?
Let's do just that.
This is for me. Yeah, I've had a few good ones. I think I'm ready for a bad one. Not that I'm ready, but
You're going to get 2021.
and let's not add the death option on the wheel just yet. I don't think.
Maybe next week.
Yeah.
It'll be my year. I'm happy to add that for myself.
Should we decide Max's fate?
Yes.
All right.
Spin that wheel.
Oh no. The
There's
stress.
a green one there.
There's a lot of green.
There's a lot of great.
No, but like one that's distinctively.
Oh no, here we go. All right.
I mean, like,
Cool. 1880.
18.
we're having more whiplash. 1909, 2022, 1880.
That's a lot of trees.
Gosh.
Yeah, wow.
Any predictions?
Holy moly. Oh, let me just...
What would they even be doing?
Yeah, I'm actually going to look at an 1800s year on the tier and see what happened.
This is pre-Coke. This is...
Pre-cocaine, bummer.
Yeah.
What were they doing?
What were they doing?
I'm going to go with like...
Gracious.
There was a big illusion that came out and people were like, whoa.
Like a magic illusion?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. Or like, yeah, an optical trick.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
1880. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to. There's so many
It's
things
hard,
that could
isn't
be.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
actually so many things that could be, and nothing has like come to the forefront. Is it too vague to say an invention at that time? I want to get specific with it. An invention that wasn't that big back then, but has turned out to be something important now.
That's going to be hard to...
Okay. No,
Like, no, but I mean, like, you don't have to look into that. Just look at the inventions, and if there's something that, like, a little little something started in 1880, and it's gotten important.
This little thing called OpenAI.
Okay.
This little thing called Wi-Fi waves.
I reckon
I'll see what I can find.
this is pretty close to within 20 years of cinema. So I'm going to guess there's going to be some sort of step forward in like projection.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a sort of shotgun
Camera.
Hey, if
camera.
there's something in projection, that kind of is mine as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Because it's an invention. So you know what?
Okay.
Could be mine as well.
Hang on a second. Yeah.
Damn.
The sort of
Three feet.
shotgun. Wait,
All right.
what was yours? I wasn't really paying attention because I was so locked in on
Mr.
trying to
Beast's
think of
first video as
Illusion.
Yes. Yeah, true. It is.
Sir Beast. He's my father. All right. I'm going to read from the book.
If we get the Jimmy Beast page, I will punch my fist into the air and
Has he got a 2-page?
yeah, he
Surely
does.
he's got a
He's got the
bifold.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
that creepy smile.
Yeah, that
Jimmy
lifeless
Beast,
eyes.
that guy.
Show yourself.
Jimmy Beast.
Oh,
Oh,
no beast.
go again. You can go again. For Jimmy.
Oh, he wouldn't be at the back, would he?
I reckon he's middle. I reckon Jimmy is middle.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Now it feels like we're searching.
That thing is cool.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. What do we got?
Fish. Damn, if only fish are open to this page.
Oh.
Largest lamprey. A sea lamprey is a fish with a suction cup mouth. Their teeth are replaced as they wear down or become damaged.
Holy moly, that thing has human teeth.
Those things are terrifying.
Basically looks like a leech.
That thing has like human teeth. It's
Yeah,
got molars.
That's a bit unsettling to
sandworm.
look at. The largest sea lamprey grows to 120 centimeters
Ooh. Whoa.
long, and it
That's-
weighs up to 2.3 kilos. Lampreys are also known as vampire fish, as they have circular mouths filled with concentric rows of teeth, which they use to latch onto larger aquatic creatures and suck their blood. They're leeches.
Yuck.
And it's over a meter
And it's
long.
Yeah, it's just over a meter long. It also doesn't weigh very much, so that is quite disgusting. That thing would
Maybe
be
when it's
thin.
full of blood.
Oh,
or
yuck. Okay, there's actually a photo of a guy holding a fish with these lampreys hanging off it.
Oh, they're like not thick at all. They're so thin. That's a crazy sentence to be saying.
Oh.
All right. Go lamprey.
There you go.
So I'm going to do one more.
You're not happy with
beast
that?
pull. Damn, I got ball control.
I reckon I can get beast
I got
pull.
that last time.
I reckon I can get a beast pull.
All right.
We should probably finish the show.
While you're looking for a beast pool, let me let people know where they can find us on social media. Did you get it?
I got ball control.
You got ball control as well.
Oh yeah, we're going to be
Okay.
so in control.
I'm going to say this and then pass it to me and see if I can get it. But check us out on Instagram at Top Year Pod,
Yes.
and also on TikTok and on YouTube there as well at Top Year Pod. But
Send us
not the other one.
a lovely email, potentially about Jimmy Beast. I'm going to stop flicking through it before I spoil something. And send us just, we've got a couple emails recently. And just, we'll read it out on the show.
Yeah, you guys have been doing a great job with the emails. So send
Yeah,
us
I know.
more, and we will reward you.
I didn't get beast. I
Sea
got
rescue
sea
pull,
rescue
though.
pull.
Hey, Ken pull.
Still good.
It's
Ken
a
pull.
Ken pull.
All right.
All right.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Hope you enjoyed 2022. Have an amazing day. Have a top year.
Bye.
Bye.
Summer, finish your reps.
Oh, nice.